Before we start manipulating the text data, we want to briefly discuss the practice of using checkpoints and how we'll implement it. So, checkpoints are places throughout our code where we store a copy of our dataset, or only parts of it. The idea is that we want to avoid losing a lot of progress if we accidentally overwrite the variables we've been working with. This is an extremely reliable practice when we need to clean or pre-process many parts of a dataset, because we're creating a failsafe we can rely on. The way we'll use checkpoints in this practical example is the following. We'll define a function that has three parameters: file name, checkpoint header, and checkpoint data. This function will take the header and data arguments we provide and create an NPZ file with the name we have assigned. We'll make sure to set proper names for each of the NPYs within the NPZ. So we'll call the former header and the latter data. Then we'll load the NPZ we just created so that we always have an on-hand version of the checkpoint. Make sure to add the extension .npz because we can also use the load function for NPY files. Lastly, we'll return the loaded variable as an output of the function. Let's test this out. First, run the cell where we define the function. Nothing happens here because we haven't called checkpoint yet. In a new cell, we'll set a new variable, checkpoint test, and assign to it the output of the function. We'll set the file name to checkpoint-test and provide header strings and lone data strings in that order as the remaining two arguments. Once again, we get no output on screen. This time, it's because we're directly storing the result of the function into a variable. As you know, we can display the contents of the checkpoint test variable by calling it and specifying which NPY we're interested in within square brackets. Let's display header first. The output matches the header strings we see on screen from the last lecture, so everything is as expected. If we change header to data, we'll see the string dataset we imported earlier. Of course, to make sure they're identical, we can call the array equal function. The output states true, so the checkpoint function works as intended. All right, after this quick detour, we're ready to begin manipulating the strings columns of the original dataset. Thanks for watching.